Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us. U.S. Soccer's advice to new referees focuses on how to prepare for and deal with the everyday challenges of being an official and provides practical advice that empowers new referees to succeed and have fun. Now that you have arrived on time and made a good impression by introducing yourself and showing you are a capable and confident official, it's time to attend to the pregame duties before the game can start. As the referee, you are ultimately responsible for the safety of the players, the field, the ball, and player equipment, but safety is a priority for the assistant referees as well, both before and during the game. Any holes that could cause injuries should be filled, and any dangerous objects near or around the field should be removed. The goal nets should be securely fastened to the goalpost and pulled back so as not to interfere with the goalkeeper. Both goals must be securely anchored to the ground. The goalposts don't have to be in the ground, but the goal frame must be weighted down so that it does not tip over. No matter how good the goals look at a distance, always inspect them carefully. If the goals are not securely anchored, do not start the game. Remember, your priority must be the safety of the players. Make sure corner flags are in place and are the minimum height required so that they are not dangerous to players. Check that the entire field is properly lined. Fixing problems with the field or the goals is the responsibility of the home team. Make sure you bring any issues to the attention of the home team coach and explain that they must be corrected before the game starts. Any other field issues, such as incorrect markings or missing corner flags, which don't involve safety, should be noted in your game report or otherwise brought to the attention of the assigner or the competition authority. In addition to inspecting the field, you must also inspect the player's equipment. Start with the team that appears to be the most ready for inspection, but note that some local rules of competition may provide a specific pregame timeline. It often makes sense to inspect the player's equipment at the same time the player passes and rosters are also being checked. Be sure to check for anything else required by the local rules of competition. In particular, anything other than the standard uniform elements described in Law 4 needs to be inspected. Make sure all items of jewelry have been removed. Covering something with tape does not necessarily make it legal or safe. Once again, your priority is player safety, so it's important that any item you consider to be dangerous be removed or corrected. A medical ID can be worn, but should be taped to the player's body for safety. The local rules of competition determine the size of the ball to be used and who is supposed to supply the ball for the game. Feel the surface of the ball and check the air pressure to make sure it is safe and suitable for play. If you don't have a pressure gauge, then press in on the panels to feel if the ball is too hard or too soft. If the ball does not meet your standard for approval, return it to the provider so that the issue can be corrected or a replacement ball can be provided. As with field conditions, your job is to determine if a problem exists and what needs to be done to make it right. You are not responsible for correcting any issue with the game ball. When you begin officiating, you may start primarily by working games as an assistant referee. You should also pay close attention to the referee during the pregame conference, and if you do not understand something the referee is saying, ask for clarification. As a new official, the pregame conference can also be a good opportunity to learn from more experienced referees so that you are better prepared when the time comes for you to conduct your own pregame conference. When conducting the pregame conference as the referee, tell your assistant referees what you would like them to do in various situations, such as throw-ins, free kicks, goal kicks, and make sure they understand exactly what you are asking from them. Review offside and make sure the assistant referees have a clear understanding of offside position versus involvement. Discuss the local rules of competition and ask if anyone on the referee team has additional information. Also be sure to cover all substitution procedures and signaling preferences. Thank you for watching, and please be sure to keep visiting ussoccer.com to view additional referee education resources aimed at providing officials of all levels with information on the laws of the game and advice on practical refereeing.